Hello, this is Martin from Early speaking, and this is the next episode of AirTalks by Early. Today, my guest is Dr. Ron Dembo, the founder of Riskthinking.ai, Algorithmics, Zerofootprint.
Lockdown has certainly shown people what good air looks like, and what happens when you shut down all the cars and lower the energy production and so on. But I think it'll be short-lived. Basically, it's hard to see how it'll make a long-lasting difference until people, until individuals start clamoring for good air, voting people in who believe in good air. If you take Delhi, for example, Delhi, was the absolute worst quality air. The amount of illness it must have caused, or still causes, would have been tremendous. But somehow there isn't a revolution when they turn all that bad air on again. And, you need that before it changes. They know how bad their air is. It's almost, it breaks all the scales. It can't even be measured. It's so bad. I can't say much about that, but it's not hard to believe that really, really bad air, especially the kind of air that you might see in Delhi with large amounts of particles of a certain size, which get into your lungs, wouldn't really make coronavirus recipients more easily infected and potentially more sick if they were to get infected. So I think anything that reduces the quality of your immune system and potentially your lungs is a great place for coronavirus to attack. I've written a lot about this when I was running Zerofootprint. It's an amazing thing for me that we know more about the amount of fuel in our gas tank in our car, or the speed with which we're traveling in the car, or how full our battery is, than we know about the air quality in our home. If you were to ask anybody, do you care about the air quality in your home? They'd say, yeah, of course, absolutely, yes. And if you ask them, do you know anything about the air quality of your home? The answer is no. So there's this complete disconnect, and we need to measure air quality in every room that we're in. In Canada, about 95% of people are in their houses 95% of the time. They're in rooms. They're not outside. And yet they don't know anything about the air they're breathing. I actually made a proposal once to a very large consulting company, one of the big five, and said, why don't you have air quality sensors in every conference room that you have? Because when the carbon dioxide level gets high, people fall asleep. I went to universities and said, why don't you put air quality sensors in every lecture hall? Because by the time the afternoon comes, people are falling asleep at their desks because there's a lot of carbon dioxide. So I said things like, imagine if you had a little gauge outside your room, and we built such a gauge, and it pointed to red as you walked in. You'd say, whoa, I'm not going to go in this room and breathe bad air. Why should I do that? I'm going to complain to the university. They're sending us to breathe bad air. If you had 6 conference rooms in a building and one of them was green and the rest were red, guess which one you'd want to go to? So we need to require people, just like we required them to have seat belts, to measure air quality. And we need to find ways to get that legislated. And I think in part it's a matter of making it easy for people to do that. That's missing.
Okay, thank you very much. Today, the guest of AirTalks by Ellie was Dr. Ron Dembo. Thank you very much.